Hello dear students, so now today we would move ahead in this first chapter of class 12th mathematics, that is relations and functions. So we were doing the third question. First part of the third question we have just discussed in the previous video. So now today we would be discussing the second part here. Question is R2, we have a relation R2 on Z. Z is what? Set of integers. Okay, so there is a relation R2 on Z defined by these are the elements, or you can say the ordered pair in the relation R2. So AB belongs to R2 if and only if the modulus of A minus B should be less than equal to 5. That is the condition has been given here. Means you have such elements, such ordered pair in the in R2, so that their difference of their modulus could be less than equals to 5. Only those elements you have to take here. Okay, now we have to check whether this relation is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. Okay, now reflexivity we would check first. Okay, now we would say that R2 is reflexive if what? First we would check it for the reflexive one. Okay, so I'm just taking an element. Let A is an element that belongs to the relation R2. Okay, now its ordered pair, we need the ordered pair there. So ordered pair of A would be there in the relation, isn't it? Are you getting this or not? Let A be any element of, you can say, the relation that is R2. Okay. Okay. If you are applying the given condition on applying the condition, it means first element is also A, second and also should also be A. That is why means the ordered pair should be the doublet there. Okay, we need the A comma A into the relation R2, then only the relation would be reflexive. Okay, so A comma A would be there in the relation if it is following this one condition. Condition is A minus A, because both the elements are same here in case of the reflexivity. Okay, we are to take both the elements same, so I would take it as A minus A. If you see A minus A is how much? It is 0. A minus A is 0, so which is less than 5, which is less than 5, isn't it? So only those elements you are to take here, the difference of whose modulus is less than 5 or equal to 5. Equal to 5 would also work. So now in this case you can see A minus A is coming less than 5, which is 0. So hence what? Hence I would write here, hence A comma A would belongs to the relation R2, isn't it? A comma A would be there in the relation R2. Why? Because it is following this one condition. So hence what? Hence R2 is reflexive. R2 is reflexive. Okay, now similarly we would check it for whether it is symmetric or not. Okay, now to check it whether it is symmetric, we are to take first, let A comma B is an ordered pair in the R2. Okay, it implies what? It implies it should be following the condition if and only if A minus B less than equal to 5. We have taken this element here, so we are taking let A comma B is the element, or you can say the order pair in the relation R2, such that A minus B, modulus of A minus B is less than equal to 5. Okay, now we are to take B minus A, BA. Now B comma A would also be there in the R2. Can it be in the R2? Yes, it would be there in the R2 if it is following the condition. Condition is what? First element minus second element. Condition is what? If and only if modulus of B minus A is how much? Less than equal to 5. It should be following this condition. But we are knowing since modulus of A minus B would always be equals to modulus of B minus A. Modulus of A minus B would always be equals to modulus of B minus A. So if modulus of A minus B is less than equal to 5, so it implies what? It implies modulus of B minus A should also be less than equal to 5, isn't it? So hence we can say that B comma A is also an element of the R2. So if A comma B is there in the R2 and B comma A is also there in the R2, then R2 is what? Then R2 is symmetric. Hence R2 is symmetric. Okay, write it there. Okay, now we are to check whether the given relation is transitive or not. For that we are to take 3 elements, isn't it? So let me take, let 1 comma 3 that belongs to the relation R2. We have taken these 2 elements because both are integers, we have to take here. Okay, so let 1 comma 3 belongs to the relation R2. Now if you check their modulus, so this element this ordered pair would be there in the relation if it is following this one condition. Okay, if you see, this element would be there if and only if you have modulus of 1 minus 3. Modulus of 1 minus 3 is how much? Minus 2. Sorry, 2, because because modulus is there, so answer would be 2. Now if you see, modulus of 1 minus 3 is 2, so which is less than 5. So it implies what? This element means 1 comma 3 ordered pair can be there in the R2 relation, isn't it? Because it is following the condition. The answer is coming less than 5, isn't it? So if it is less than 5, then this one element would be there in the relation. Okay. Now we are taking the next element 1 3. Then the third element we are taking 3 comma 7. Okay. Now we are saying let again 3 comma 7 is also there in the relation R2. Now this one element would also be there in the relation R2 if it is following the same condition. Condition is first modulus of first minus second is less than equal to 5. Let's check whether it is following this one condition. If and only modulus of 3 minus 7 is how much? 3 minus 7 minus 4, and its modulus would be plus 4, which is again less than 5. So again it is coming less than 5. It implies what? It implies what? 3 comma 7 is also there in the relation R2. Okay. 1 comma 3 is there, 3 comma 7 is there. So first and last means whether 1 comma 7 is there or not, that we have to check. If 1 comma 7 is also there in the relation, then we would say yes, the relation is transitive. Okay. Now let's check. Now 1 comma 7 belongs to the relation R2 if and only if it is following the condition what? 1 minus 7. 1 minus 7 is how? Minus 6, and modulus would be plus 6. Now it is coming 6, which is greater than 5. Which is greater than 5. So it is not following the condition. It means the 1 comma 7 element does not belongs to the relation R2. Getting it or not? Because you write here. Because modulus of 1 minus 7 is equal to 6, which is greater than 5. It is not following. It should have been less than equal to 5. Then only the element is there in the relation. So hence we can say the relation R2 is not transitive. Hence R2 is not transitive. Okay. Just note it down. Now we would discuss the fourth question here. Question is, let A is the set here which contains 3 elements 1 comma 2 comma 3. Then you have been given a relation R1, and in relation R1 you have the ordered pair 1 comma 1, 1 3, 3 1, 2 2, 2 1, and 3 3. These are the ordered pairs in the relation. Okay. Similarly, you have the second relation and the third relation are there. So find whether these are reflexive, symmetric, and transitive, that you have to check. So let's check first the R1 relation here. So whether this R1 is reflexive or not. Now if you see in relation R1, you can see the doublet of all the elements are there. 1 1 is also there, 2 2 is also there, and 3 3 is also there. Okay. Means you can see 1 1 belongs to the relation R1, 2 2 is also there in the relation R1, and similarly you have 3 3 also there in the relation R1. Hence what? Hence R1 is reflexive, isn't it? Now we would check whether this is symmetric or not. Symmetric means the reverse of any or the reverse of the ordered pair should be there. Okay. Like you see 1 1, 1 1 reverse is there, 1 3, 3 1 is also there, 2 2, yes, it's okay, 2 1, but 1 2 is not there. If you see 2 1 is here, but 1 2 is not there. So you can see 2 1 belongs to the relation R1, but 1 2 does not belongs to the relation R1. Hence R1 is not symmetric, isn't it? Because the element, the ordered pair which are here, their reverse should be there in the relation. The ordered pair which the relation consists, their reverse should be there in the relation. If it is there, then you would call it as the symmetric one. But right now you can see 2 1 is there, but 1 2 is not there. So hence we would call the relation is not symmetric, isn't it? Now we would check whether the relation is transitive or not. So for checking its a transitivity, we would take any 2 elements. Let's say we take which one? 2 comma 1. If you say 2 comma 1 is there in the relation R1. Similarly, we have 1 comma 3. 1 comma 3 is also there in the relation R1. But first and last 2 comma 3 is also there in the relation R1. No, 2 comma 3 is not there. But 2 comma 3 is not, does not belong to the relation R1. So hence R1 is not transitive, isn't it? That is how you would check the answer. Okay, just note it down. Now we would check whether the relation R2 is symmetric or not. Sorry, reflexive, symmetric and transitive or not. Okay, now clearly you can see the doublet of all the elements are not there. 2 2 is there, but 1 1 and 3 3 is not here, if you see. Okay, so you can write here 2 2 belongs to the relation R2, but 1 1 comma and the second order pair, that is what, 3 3, that does not belong to the relation. So hence R2 is not reflexive, isn't it? That is how you would solve this. Now let's check whether this relation R2 is symmetric or not. Okay, now if you see, the reverse of this 2 2 2 2 is there. Okay, the reverse of 3 1 1 3 is there. Yes, so R2 is symmetric. If you see, if you take any element 3 1, that belongs to the relation, so its reverse is also there in the relation, if you can see. So hence R2 is a symmetric relation, isn't it? Now we would check whether this is transitive or not. Okay, so for transitive, let's take these two ordered pair, this and this. Okay, 3 1 is there in the relation R2. Similarly, this one element you would take 1 comma 3 is also there in the relation R2, but 3 comma 3 is not there, first and the last. You can see here, but 3 comma 3 does not belong to the relation. So hence R2 is not transitive, isn't it? That is how you would solve. Okay, so that is how we have solved all the questions here. Okay, now similarly, if you see the third one question here. Okay, third one. So how would you check its reflexivity? Is it reflexive? Because 3 3 is there, but 2 2 and 1 1 is not there. Here if you see, 3 3 belongs to the relation R3, but 1 1 and 2 2, these are not there in the relation R2. So hence R2 is not reflexive, isn't it? That is how you would check. Okay, and the next you have to check whether it is symmetric or not. Symmetric means the reverse of the element should be there. If you can see, 1 3 is there, 1 comma 3 belongs to the relation R3, but 3 comma 1 does not belong to the relation R3. Hence R3 is not symmetric, isn't it? R3 is not symmetric. That is how you would check. Now we would check whether this is transitive or not. So how would you check whether it is transitive or not? Take these two elements. Take these two elements, 1 3. Yes, take these two elements, 1 3. 1 3 is there in the relation R3. Now this element I would take at 3 comma 3. That is the next element. That is also there in the relation. Now first and last 1 comma 3. Yes, this is there in the relation. First and last 1 comma, these two elements, these two ordered pair are there. 1 comma 3 is there, 3 comma 3, both the ordered pair I have taken. Now it's the first and it's the last. We would take first 1 comma 3. Is it there in the relation? Yes, 1 comma 3 is there. So this is there in the relation. So hence R3 is transitive relation, isn't it? That is how you would check whether the given relations are transitive, reflexive and symmetric or not. Okay, that is all for today. We'll be discussing some more questions in the upcoming lectures. Till then, stay tuned and keep watching. Thank you. Have a good day.